Good morning, family, friends, and class of 2018. We are honored to have many veterans in the stadium today, one who served in World War II. We will start this momentous celebration with the singing of the national anthem, followed by the alma mater, performed by senior members of our award-winning band and choir. Please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Sing really quietly. Read the music. Read it. Sing really quietly.
The spirit of the Timberwolves lives on and heritage high. Though odds be great, we'll never fail to hold our heads up high. Our courage turns the Timberwolves from place in history. Our spirit leads our mighty Timberwolves to victory.
Whatever. We did it.
Thank you. At this time, we'd like to thank our Heritage High School band under the direction of Phillips Gammerhorn and Jake Cobb. Band, you are now dismissed. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for Heritage High School's class of 2018. We would like to extend a special thank you and introduce our Superintendent of Evergreen Public Schools, Dr. John Steach, and our Evergreen School Board members, President Todd Useria, Vice President Rob Perkins, Director Julie Bocanegra, Director Victoria Bradford, and Director Jenny Gronwald.
On behalf of the class of 2018, I would like to thank Heritage High School staff and our families. Thank you for being by us every step of the way, from the beginning of our journey to now, for dealing with us, for believing in us. We will forever be grateful for all the support you have provided. Without you, we would not have made it this far. So once again, thank you. Class of 2018, please join me in thanking our friends, family, and staff with a well-deserved round of applause.
Please enjoy our commencement ceremony this morning, a time of true Wolfpack pride and celebration. Join me in welcoming our class performer, Amy Bodingheimer, while she performs Concert Etude, accompanied by Cinda Redman. Next, we would like to welcome to the stage our class speaker, Jordan Fields.
All right, here we go. Hopefully you guys can hear me over this rain. All right. I'm gonna just slide this back a little bit. All right. So firstly, I'd like to thank all of you for taking the time to be here to celebrate either the accomplishments of you and your fellow classmates or the accomplishments of someone close to you. And I'd like to thank the school for giving me the opportunity to give one of the last school-related speeches that you'll ever have to sit through, so no pressure. So, growing up, high school was always portrayed to me through movies and television as this euphoric period of passionate pursuits, house parties, and self-exploration. Granted, some of that was true, but in my experience, I found high school to be much different. You see, when I was growing up, nobody ever told me what it felt like to fail a class. When I was growing up, nobody ever told me what it felt like to literally be up until sunrise working on a paper that in reality I had months to prepare for. And certainly, it seems a lot of us were never really told how stressful it can be to be a teenager. But, to be fair, I don't necessarily think that we've grown up in times that could have been prepared for. We live in an age of instant communication. If you want to hear about the latest updates on nearly anything, whether it's watching Elon Musk launch the most powerful rocket in human history, getting live updates on meetings between world leaders about bombs in countries far enough away that they may very well slip our minds in daily life, or Kanye West and his Dragon Energy-based kinship with President Trump, we are able to practically watch things unfold as they happen. We no longer have to wait for the newspaper or 10 o'clock news. The power of technology has increased more rapidly than we could have ever imagined. If I want to know who the first Time Magazine Man of the Year is, I can simply look it up on this device that I have here in my hand that is exponentially more powerful than NASA's computers in 1969, the same year that we brought a man to the moon, and I can find out that it was Charles Lindbergh, who was an American aviator, who flew the first solo flight across the Atlantic and was selected at the age of 25 in 1927. I don't know if any of you know that. I certainly didn't. At the very least, if you don't care about what the rest I have to say, you can at least say that you learned something. We, as a species, are capable of unimaginable things. But right now, we're plagued with an issue that will incredibly inhibit our ability to achieve these things if we are not aware of it and are not actively taking steps to solve it. We don't listen to each other very much anymore. That's a sad thing to admit, but it's true, and it's visible in every single facet of our lives. We block people that we disagree with, we unfollow pages, blogs, and accounts that post things that we disagree with, we exclusively watch channels that tell us we're right, and don't give ourselves the opportunity to seek something that may even resemble an opposing opinion. We live in these little echo chambers, and it is tearing us apart. Now, I'm not here to tell you to unplug, I'm simply asking you to open up. Listen to what others have to say. Go out of your way to challenge the ideas you have and be receptive to new ones. We are social creatures, and the reason I believe we have ideas is so that we can share them with others. The world is so much bigger than the perspectives that you or I hold. And as the generation who grew up with this sort of technology in our hands from such a young age, we should be the ones at the tip of the spear in using this technology to unify people under causes and commonalities that we may never have known that we had. The very nature of this technology is based on the idea of undermining geographical barriers, so why shouldn't we use it to do the same with cultural and societal ones? Growing up, I have been apologized to by many adults on behalf of the generation before us. We really dropped the ball, they often say, and your generation has to pay the price. Now, as much as I appreciate the sentiments behind this apology, as I'm sure many of us have learned over our years of education, an apology can only go so far without the actions that follow it. I am still waiting for those actions, as I'm sure many of you are. And the longer we wait, the closer it gets to being too late. A great public speaker by the name of Simon Sinek once said, leadership is about the next election. Leadership is not about the next election, it is about the next generation. And I feel that we as a nation have lost sight of that. So in the meantime, I propose that we as a generation vow to ourselves and to one another to be the change that we seek. to put ourselves in positions to pursue what we believe is right, to vote not just with our ballots, but with our money, our time, and with our voices. I believe that we as a generation have the tools. Even the sky wants to applaud me. To put ourselves in positions to pursue what we believe is right, to vote not just with our ballots, but with our money, our time, and with our voices. I believe that we as a generation have the tools and training to make our voices heard in a way no generation has before. It is up to us to make sure that the future generations of this world have more opportunities to explore, create, and learn than we did, and that they live in a world where they feel safe and comfortable to attend places where they can get the education they need in order to pursue these things. Over these past roughly 13 years, we've learned so many things. Many of us can recite the fitness gram pacer test opening speech by heart, or can state with absolute certainty that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. But what does it all mean? What does it matter? Well, I contend that it isn't the little facts we've learned that matter, it's the character we've built, the relationships we've built, and the trust and the social awareness. Our generation is politically active, as many previous generations have been, but again, we have opportunities and tools to be active in ways no generation has before. Graduation is not about upgrading from crayons to pens or construction paper to college ruled. It's about the transition from thinking the world will do great things for you to thinking you will do great things for the world. When our generation takes the action necessary, we will be able to do incredible things. When we leave this ceremony, and when you get your diploma and head out into the world ready to take it on with the fervor and spirit so commonly attributed to youth, you will no longer be just an athlete, or a performing arts kid, or an environmental science club member, or a HOSA or FBLA member. Sorry, I seem to have lost my page. Or any other subgroup that you feel you may belong to. You are, and you always will be, should you welcome the title, a member of the Wolf Pack. And much like Charles Lindbergh, we will go on to make history. We will be remembered. We will do amazing things. Thank you for your time.
This rain, right? Okay, now please welcome to the podium the Superintendent of Evergreen Public Schools, Dr. John Steach.
Soon-to-be graduates of the Heritage High School class of 2018, on behalf of the Evergreen School District Board of Directors, on behalf of the staff of the Evergreen School District, and on behalf of the community, I congratulate you for preparing yourselves on the next steps for your journey in life. For each graduating class, I choose one word to share with that class. And that word I have for the class of 2018 is change. You're in the middle of a society that sees more change than ever before. 2/3 of the jobs that you will work in your lifetime don't exist today. In your high school years, you've seen a lot of change just in the last 4 years. You took Chromebooks home, you've seen digital content, you've had community circle time. Some of you have even experienced mindful moments in the classroom. But one type of change that you probably haven't experienced as much as my generation is pocket change. Due to Apple Pay, online payment, debit cards, you don't collect loose change the way we did. In my generation, we used to put change in the ashtray of our car, in a can, in a penny jar, and we would save that change and eventually be able to buy something special for ourselves, or in a time of emergency, call upon that change to be able to get us a gallon of gas, which, believe it or not, used to cost less than $1. So as you go forward and experience change in your life, be it large or small, make sure you embrace that change and collect it, because it's that change that, as it adds up through your life, will truly make you wealthy in life. And since I know you don't want to walk in the rain, that's what I had as my written comments. I've got another word for this class. That word is weather. You're going to run into choices in life, and you're going to have to make a decision whether to do one thing or another. Whether to walk in the rain, whether to wait till it stops, whether to hope the sunshine. And each day when you get up, you're going to have weather that you're going to experience. Some days you'll get sunshine, some days it's going to pour. But on any of those times, when you look outside and see it raining, realize that you grew up in Vancouver, Washington, in the Pacific Northwest, and nothing can stop you. A little rain is never going to get in your way, and you're going to make that decision, and you're going to decide whether you're going to do something or not, and I know the class of 2018, you're going to do it. So congratulations.
Please help me welcome our principal, Mr. Derek Garrison.
So I had some comments, but I'm going to change them up. Wow. This is a great class. I'd just love to have a round of applause for the people that really make this happen. They say that it takes a village to raise a child. We've got parents, grandparents, step-parents, brothers, sisters, teachers, coaches, counselors, pets. But could we have a round of applause for the village? Thank you very much. Graduates, I want to remind you that while it is a big day for you, it's not always about you and just you. Jackie Robinson said, "A life is not important except in the impact that it has on another's life." Graduates, you've been positively impacted by so many people: parents, coaches, counselors, teachers. Perhaps teachers like Miss Darlin Wendlet, who we lost this year, who I'm sure is here in spirit. People who gave of their passion and talents, who gave their patience and of their love. I'm excited to see the things that the class of 2018 will do. You've been a great class, civic-minded, fun, energetic, academic. You've set a great example for our younger Timberwolves as well, and we appreciate that. I can't compete with Amy on the trumpet. That was awesome. A round of applause for Amy. The rain was coming down pretty heavy, but if you listen closely to Jordan Fields, that was a masterful speech. Congratulations to Jordan. And I'm grateful for Dr. Steech and his words, change and weather. That said, class of 2018, the thing I'll remember most about you, you made a waterfall at graduation. That's awesome. And now for the moment that we have all been waiting for. It is my pleasure to confirm that these students receiving their diplomas tonight have met the requirements of the state of Washington and the standards set forth by the Evergreen Public Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Board of Directors, Superintendent Steech, I present to you the class of 2018. The following senior class officers will be presenting the class of 2018. They'll be the first graduates to receive their diplomas. Kiana Ray Seguilia. Nick San. Chase Hendy. Spencer Clark. Taryn Norris. Amanpreet Kang. Yuri Camarena. Nate Camp.
They're not all.
Wait, am I going?
Wait. Where's Ani? No, Ani's not up here.
Is she first?
Ani's second. Where's Ani?
Oh, where's Ani?
Where's Ani?
Where's Ani?
Ariana needs to go.
Wait, Ariana?
Oh, there she is. Come on. Yes. Johan Choi, ASB President.
Ariana Klein, ASB Vice President.
Dylan Lumen, ASB Secretary.
Aaron Lee, ASB Treasurer.
Ammon Garrison, ASB Activities Coordinator.
Catherine Vanderzanden, ASB Communications Director.
Amy Bodingheimer, top 5%.
Gracie Northrup, top 5%.
Ethan Entwistle, top 5%.
Emily Matson, top 5%.
Shelley Gracie, top 5%.
Ethan Britton, top 5%.
Megan Cohout, top 5%.
Annabella Thorncrook, top 5%.
Rennie Nguyen, top 5%.
Tan Q, top 5%.
Danielle O'Keefe, top 5%.
Kayla Perez, top 5%.
Austin Reyes, top 5%.
Daniel Sagoon, top 5%.
Sanjit Singh, top 5%.
Kale Sutcliffe, top 5%.
Christy Diana Vorobets, top 5%.
Lauren Aceves Mendoza.
Josie Adams.
Asmara Afwerki.
Ephraim Afroki.
Olivia Agard.
Juan Aguila Torres.
Jaime Aguilera.
Aiden Aarons.
Kennedy Alderman.
Kobe Altig.
Allison Alva.
Daniel Astonin.
Wait. Matthew Ariano.
Nathaniel Bacon.
Allison Ask.
Julia Bach.
Isabel Bach.
Desinia Bannister.
Tyler Banks.
Aiden Berrigan.
Kyle Bear.
Alan Beckelheimer.
Dorothy Bodwin.
Makai Belcha.
Malik Belcha.
Anna Beltazit.
Alexander Belcher.
Tristan Berlamont.
Michelle Beltran.
Julian Bajorquez.
Abigail Batea.
Kirill Bondarev.
Rebecca Bolt.
Skylar Brady.
Verania Bravo Silva.
Tanner Breen.
Daniek Brecke.
Zachary Bridgeforth.
Andrew Brown.
Brooklyn Brown.
Austin Brew.
Nicholas Bryant.
Autumn Buchanan.
Tavian Bush.
Yana Bushduka.
Ivan Calderon.
Fernando Camacho.
Juan Ganapia.
Joy May Caps.
Ann Chaika.
Dino Sahayich.
Caitlin Chapman.
Hayden Chamberlain.
Somi Che.
Tiberius Chavez.
Thomas Cherry.
Jean Chenyak.
Brian Cisneros Reyes.
Faith Shatudi.
James Colson.
Alex Condon.
Tristan Kahn.
Liliana Contreras Romero.
Karina Cook.
David Craig.
Ryan Crawford.
Kiana Crooker.
Genevieve Croslin.
Kevin Cruz Escamilla.
Noah Cruz.
Caitlin Cruz Flores.
Christian Culver.
Jacob Davidson.
Madison Day.
Austin Deaver.
Eric DeGante.
Dinah. Savea Dinas.
Mariana Durwick.
Stephanie Diaz Torres.
Sergey Demidenko.
Avery D. Pietra.
Taylor Dixon.
Mackenzie Dodson.
Chad Donnie.
Cohen Duncan.
Oh my God. Evely Evelizda.
Rodel Elizalde Avila.
Paulina Emter.
Hunter Inquist.
Eli Entwistle.
Jacob Erickson.
Menor Fabian Lopez.
Diana Fakershuk.
Keelan Barriden.
Riley Falk.
Kiara Fairs.
Jordan Fields.
Anthony Finstad,
Kayla Fletcher,
Ashlyn Fleek,
Justin Foley,
Kelly Fugman,
Haley Gallagher,
Cassandra Galvin,
Donald Ganji,
Noah Garcia,
Alexander Garcia,
Dalton Garrett,
Rogelio Garcia Jr.,
Monica Gadet,
Brianna George,
Yasuri Gomez,
Philip Golosinski,
Ryan Gonzalez,
Deja Gomez,
Dylan Gorman,
Trinity Gossett,
Haley Granger,
Samuel Graham,
Adam Gray,
Nadia Granados,
Matilde Grossi,
Nina Lonnie Grimes,
Erica Gusev,
Dakota Grant,
Yarli Guzman Estrada,
Alyssa Grove,
Ashton Hale, Malik Hall,
Julia Gutierrez Espinoza,
Jill Hanman,
Jessica Hager,
Trevor Harrell,
Chris Hale,
Bradley Haven,
Isaiah Hamilton,
Samuel Hayes,
Brandon Hardesty,
Carly Herburst,
Emily Harrington,
Alani Herrera,
Carissa Hawes,
Isaiah Holmes,
Yoreli Hernandez,
Caleb Hood,
Kiri Holbrook,
Deja Houston,
Trenton Honrath,
Roman Hyson,
Grayson Hoskins,
Feruza Ilyashova,
Joshua Humphrey, Becky Ishita,
Benjamin Jackson,
Svetlana Izotov,
Joshua Jensen,
Mark Jaskowski,
Michael Johnson,
Alexandra Jenkins,
Jennifer Jones,
Timothy Johnson,
Paulina Juarez,
Aaron Juan Pascual,
Taylor Karen,
Gavin Candle,
Jacob Curlin,
Rumir Karpyak,
Haley Killam,
Brianna Key,
Keandre King,
Katie Kidder,
Austin Kong,
Caleb King,
Valeria Krukova,
Jacob Klein,
Paul Lamb,
Isaac Kupfer,
Daniel Lamson,
Ryan Lamb,
Joseph Langevin,
Nathan Land,
Jackie Larson,
Hunter Larson,
Brandon Lee,
Simone Lewis,
Dimitri Lejnin,
Terrence Lewis,
Francisco Lozama.
Janessa Lindsay.
Bailey Longhurst.
Alicia Lodmill.
Jeffrey Lopez.
Edith Lopez Jimenez Placido.
Andrew Ludlow.
Elizabeth Lopez Hernandez.
Brettley Lundberg.
Christian London Johnson.
Neftali Macias.
Joshua Lyons. Delara Matatova.
Ashley Mandrez.
Deonta Martin.
Alejandra Martinez.
Connor Mays.
Tristan McBride.
Tyler McBride.
Sean McCullum.
Zachary McCumber.
Abigail McGowan.
Robert Medors.
Deanna Meyer.
Liz Meyer.
Angelica Mendoza.
Miley Myhalo.
Drew Miller.
Haley Miller.
Kennedy Miller.
Robert Miller.
Christian Miner.
Daisy Montes Polito.
Zachary Monroe.
Tyler Morales.
Bailey Moore.
Trace Morris.
Sierra Morris.
Jonathan Nava Garcia.
Ashley Murphy.
Emmanuel Nelson.
Nelson Needham.
Joshua O'Keefe.
Samantha Nelson.
Jacqueline Osborne.
Taryn Ogles.
Michaela Parker.
Dennis Orlov.
Juan Ortega.
Lillian Ortiz.
Eleanor Perrin.
Dallas Pinnell.
Hayden Pope.
Dulce Perez. Kobe Pierce.
Esther Ramos Grando.
Shelby Powell.
Diego Peludo Cervantes.
Taylor Pugh.
Carla Quintero Reyes.
Victoria Quintero.
Thomas Pryor.
Cheyenne Rains.
Mary Reed.
Samantha Rainey.
Mickey Rivetta.
Max Rice.
Jocelyn Reyes Mendoza.
Georgina Reyes Garcia.
Caitlin Reynolds.
Brandon Reyes.
Rispo Ritchie.
Robert Ritter.
Kimberly Robles.
Summer Robbins.
Carlo Rojas.
Juan Rodriguez Flores.
Joshua Romero.
Liam Romer.
Haley Ross.
Brianna Romo.
Bridget Resga.
Kobe Ross Gibson.
Danielle Ryder.
Fabiana Ruiz Ariola.
Vivo Sam.
Aaliyah Signs.
Marlene Sanchez.
Steven Salonga.
Novemi Sandoval.
Carrie Sanders.
Thomas Saunders.
Andrea Santos.
Noah Savage.
Cole Savage.
Kyle Scott.
Ashton Schlegel.
Rowan Segura.
Alexis Seawright.
Jenna Sang.
Maria Salava.
And Elijah Shivey.
Josephine Seward.
John Simons.
Anita Smith.
Annalise Smith.
Ashlyn Smith.
Courtney Smith.
Sierra Smith.
Blake Sorensen.
Luis Solis Cortez.
Justin Southern.
Jessica Spalding.
Kennedy Steinkerner.
Richard Stone.
Madeline Strode.
Gary Sawyer.
Adam Swanson.
Shaylin Tyson.
Javin Timingo.
Nicholas Thompson.
Michael Torres.
Aaron Toon.
Desiree Tarikas.
Billy Tran.
Christopher Thomas.
Braden Trovolo.
Solarify Torres.
Austin Tucker.
Hong Tran.
Sabrina Valdovinos.
Gage Trovillo.
Susanna Vaquero.
Daria Liulitskaya.
Lorena Villa. Kayla Walker.
Travis Van Riper.
Michael Warren.
Maxwell Vaxo.
Ashley Williams.
Skylar Volk.
Logan Winston.
Alicia Wallace.
Dahlia Yeoman.
Benjamin Rooks.
Jarek Yothers.
Bailey Wing.
Sadie Young.
David Yakovenko.
Moses Zakharov.
Ruvam Yevtushenko.
Christian McGuire.
Aiden Young.
Frankie Pedro.
Elizabeth Zuniga.
Alyssa Barnett.
Carol Hoyos Gonzalez.
Braden Sanchez.
Tatiana Beliskaya.
Ravim Levarchuk.
Scott Bridge.
Scotty Bonner.
Justin Pierce.
Winter Gross.
Kennedy Withers. Victoria Apcho.
Wait for everyone to get in the seats.
Congratulations, class of 2018. Family, family and friends, thank you once again for being here tonight. We celebrate this milestone we've accomplished together. We will close today's ceremony with final words by Mr. Garrison.
All right. You've changed the weather, now it's time to change the tassel. So, as a symbol of your new status as Heritage High School graduates, you may move the tassels on your caps from the right to the left. Go ahead and do that. Congratulations. Congratulations to you all. Have a great afternoon and please drive safely. Thank you very much.